Alright, so today we are going to talk about this scholarship opportunity. You may have come across this in your various school platforms, but then you do not know how to go about it, or maybe you haven't given attention to it, or maybe you have also overlooked at it, because sometimes the scholarships opportunities that you mostly see on various platforms become so confusing that you don't even know where to start with the application. So we are going to talk about Sync. So Sync is an initiative by Codon Foundation where you can get a mentorship on how to secure scholarships abroad. So as seen from their website, Sync helps ambitious students build stronger undergraduate and postgraduate applications with real mentorship and clear structure. So this organization believes that there is talent everywhere, but opportunity is not everywhere. They also know that so many students don't even get the guidance. So Sync want to help people through guided mentorship. So you can actually read more about this awarding organization. You can read about what they do and check in the video's description for the link to their website. Now there are four programs that you have to choose from. Now we have a program which is open to undergraduate students. That's college application support program for students seeking to pursue their bachelor's degree, and the general instruction is do not use AI, and if it is detected, your application will be cancelled. So we have a program open for a postgraduate student as well. That's application support program for the students seeking to pursue their postgraduate or graduate degree in master's and PhD. We also have application for alumni and a mentorship program for experienced individuals who want to mentor students. So we are going to tackle the undergraduate and the postgraduate application. So as you can see, the steps are listed over here, and the first step that you have to do is to apply. So after the application, the team would review your application, and once the team is done reviewing your application, you would go through an interview phase, and once you are qualified, you will get paired with your mentor. Now, who are eligible for this opportunity? Now, high school students who are in their final years are eligible for this opportunity. Students who are planning to apply to undergraduate programs or to graduate school and they want structured guidance alongside mentorship and development opportunities are also eligible to apply for this. Now, how do you apply for this opportunity? Now, scroll down to see apply as student as seen over here. So once you click on there, you would have to select the program. So as seen from this interface, we have the undergraduate part, the postgraduate part, and the rest as seen over here. So applying to the undergraduates, you can see the deadline for this is 10th May 2026 as at the time of recording this video. So you would have to provide your personal information, your education, academic information, testing, experience, or curricular involvement. You have to provide essays, your identification, your additional information, and you would review your application for submission. So this is just a brief of the application process. Now, looking at the personal information, you will have to provide your full name, that's your first name and the last name. You have to provide your email address, your phone number, your date of birth. You have to also choose your gender, your address, your country. You have to also indicate where you live in your country, indicate your town or city in your country. Now, looking at the education section, you need to provide your high school name, the program or field of study at your high school, the year or level you are in high school, the graduation date. You have to also provide undergraduate institution name, your program or field of study for university students, and the year or level you are in the university. Now, note to fill only section which applies to you. If you are in the high school, fill the right information in the high school information box. If you are in the tertiary, answer the one that applies to you. Now, the next interface is about your academic. So type in your WASSCE results, or if you have an off-deck result, you can also type in here. You can refer to the example that they have given over here. You have to upload your result over here. Now, the next interface is about testing. So upload SAT score if you have, but leave it blank if you don't have a SAT score. And the next interface is about your experience or your curricular involvement. So choose a file or move onto the next page of the application, which is the essays. Now, what are your interests, or what are you interested in pursuing, and what steps have you taken so far to explore or develop this interest? So just write it here and make sure you don't use AI, because if it is detected, your application will be cancelled. So you need to also describe a time you remain committed to something even when it became difficult, and what kept you going. What did you learn from that experience? Focus on your actions, decision, and how you handle that challenge. Now describe the problem in your community or environment that you believe is not being addressed well. Now, how will you approach solving this problem? Now describe why do you want to be part of Sync, and how do you plan to fully engage with this mentorship, development activities, and expectations. And you must be honest and specific about your intentions and level of commitment. So you have to talk about how smart you are in this box, and you have to defend your intelligence as well. So you need to briefly explain if there are any financial or personal challenges that may affect your ability to fully participate in opportunities such as applications, exams, or related activities. Now, next interface is your identification. You have to provide this information. Now, have you ever done US college application before? You have to choose from the option provided. Have you ever been part of any codon program? That one too, you have to choose. Now you have to upload your photo to proceed to the next interface of the application, which is the additional information. So once you are done, review your application and check the box to confirm the information provided and submit your application. So now once you are done, your application will be reviewed, and once it is successfully reviewed, you can be called for an interview. And once you successfully pass through the interview, you will be connected to a mentor that will help you secure the scholarship. So this is briefly about the Sync program. So if you have anything bothering your mind, just share in the comment box. See you in my next video.